click, click. Let's go. Welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Northernlion's RimWorld at A15. It's also a challenge series in which we're going to be racing Eggy in a casual format to get the original colonists off our RimWorld. And first one to do it wins the legacy of a nation. But outside of that, where we last left off, I've went ahead and read you guys' comments as always. And our priorities for this episode are as this. Number 1, get electricity going. Number 2, get our coolers going. Number 3, smooth out some of these floors and potentially build wall, maybe not just there. And then also hopefully set up some bedrooms and get our stockpile rolling here. So first things first, I drop them. Teach all the honeys, bunnies, playboy honeys, those wanting monies. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I was thinking about going wind turbine, but it takes up a large footprint, so we're gonna go start with our solar generator right here, and this is gonna be a battery room. That's gonna be a battery room. So let's just ease into this. NL has hunted some meal. We are gonna eventually, we're gonna make this our cooler, although. Actually, no, check that. We are not going to make this cooler. We're going to be a little bit efficient here, and hopefully a lot efficient. And in what way, you say? What I want to focus on here is making sure that when we have stockpiles and when we have things that it flows well, that it meshes well, and we may have to do that at this at the downfall of symmetry. But for this, I'm going to do something a little bit different here. So I'm going to go ahead and make this our cooler. And just watch, I put a little thought and planning into this, right? So we're actually going to make this a cooler with an airlock. I want to make this thing wide. I want to make our colony like an eggy complex, right? You know, where things flow together and make a lot of sense. So this is going to be, the only thing that doesn't make sense here is that there isn't a direct way through here. But We'll keep the traffic flow through here, and it'll protect us. I do want to make sure that there is an airlock on both sides of this. So it's going to take up some of our space here. But look, it's for the betterment of society in the long run. So I think... So look, it's not the prettiest of coolers, but it should help us out. So I know it's a little unorthodox. That's how we do things around here. But let's go ahead. I want to put a door here, and door here. Looks kind of ugly, but it should hopefully get the job done. And we're going to make this our cooler. Now, you just got to roll with me on this. You got to vibe with me on this. And the reason being is, here's our butcher's table, correct? Actually, here's our butcher's table, correct? So when we go to cook, hey, look, they're just coming in the kitchen with onions, as opposed to not in the kitchen with onions, if you know what I'm saying. I would also, let's go ahead. We're going to speed things up here a little bit. And do I regret this? I mean, our only regret here is that there's an airlock. Maybe we should go without the airlock. I'll just run with it. No need to second guess ourselves like the egg mithers. Alright, anyways, what we're doing here is Mathas is working on our solar generator. That's a beautiful thing. What's my Dan's doing? Dan's is hauling wood. Mathas is building. My NL's is hauling package. That works for me. Excellent. The other thing we want to do here is we said we wanted to smooth this floor. And also you guys had said, hey, Dan, you need to build some sort of walls on the inside. We will do that. That will be done. But probably not yet. We've got other things we need to focus on here. The other thing we need to focus on here is also running some batteries. So let's get we'll go with a single bat strat for right now. We could put it there, but I like to keep it indoors. And we're going to stack cheese right there. So we'll go, try to be as economical as possible. Conduit to there. We'll then be able to run a conduit from here. That's not going to be a cooler. Never mind. Here's our cooler. We could make this our cooler, but it's still quite the haul. I really want to reduce our carbon footprint. And we're going to run this right through the walls and Mines of Moria. And we should be fine. Excellent. So efficiency is the name of our game. It may cost us in the short run, but in the long run, hopefully it helps us out. And I believe it will. I believe it will. What are the drugs? Strawberries? That's not even how the line goes, Ryan. That's not even the line. But we do have some action going here. We're going to press forward here. I like what's my NLs doing. Things are good. Hauling steel. Good. Where's my Mathas at? So we're just a little bit... I would love to see us get this thing fully up and running. Oh, we also need to get our cooler in position here. So we want to go temperature, and we want to go cooler. Question is, do we want to make that hot in here? Probably not. We just want to vent it on the outside. The question is, where does said vent go? Let's put it here, because it puts it closer. Actually, no, we want it in the middle of the room, don't we? That's where we want it. We're learning. So it may not be the most efficient of coolers from a economical standpoint. I'm considering just canceling this for now, though. Just because I think we're going to need the space. So let's just get rid of this for now. I know Mathas has already started on that. Sorry, bud. Deconstruct that. Good. Alright, so hopefully we get cracking here. And we're okay. So as our battery is not right. What's the highest priority here? Mathas, our high priority is work on the battery. What's my NLs doing? Going for a walk. We're not going to mess with his steez. We know how Ryan gets if he doesn't get his 10-mile bike ride in. He messes with the Hikari Winwood Quartet. My NL would hopefully is getting some nice building going on. Is he good at it? We're going to need help on this, Ryan. We can't have a solo builder. Where's my Mathas at? Alright, Ryan's helping out. Good luck. Mathas and Ryan, they can't be separated. And that's a beautiful thing. Let's go ahead and go. We want to go a little structure. Oh, the wall. That is not wall. That's supposed to be cooler. Alright, good. So our battery's charging. That's a nice thing. But also, we're going to put a floor down here. Well, should we put a different floor? We could go metal. Gold, wood, sandstone. I don't think we have any of the stuff available. Takes a long time to lay. No comment on that. Let's just go wood floor for now. This will now be our cooler once we get this up and running. Next up, my dance is cleaning blood. I don't know what the savagery blood is from. And I was burning through wood like it's No Man's Sky. And then Mathas is hauling wood. I would like to see really... Wait, is this already functional? It is! This is all functional, boys. Alright, so, while they're doing this, I just wanted to roll in a situation where we can understand and just slow it down. Put a little deal there. Put another chair right here. And then we also have... We'll put another chair right there. And we're in this, boys. Why did they stop? Oh, he's cutting down the wood. Okay, good. So now, here's what we need to do. Is this cooled up, boys? We are in Fahrenheit, the true temperature gauge of a lifetime. So we'll put this thing, we'll put it as at a cool 28 degrees. That should be plenty. And then what we want to do is we want to make this our very carefully crafted stockpile zone. Even though there's some trees in it. And let's be very, very cautious to what we want in here. So clear all. We definitely want food. Question is, what sorts of foods? We want meals, raw food, meat, vegetarian, and corpses we will take in here. We do not want only animal corpses. That should be it. The only other thing we want in there, I think we're good. Do we have vegetarian? Excellent. Beautiful thing. There we go. So we want to go to this stockpile, and then we want to say no food allowed, and we'll say no animal corpses allowed. Actually, no corpses, period. Or chunks. I don't know why we have this storage, to be honest. Maybe for... Oh, this will be for good items. So we don't really want chunks in there. But weapons and apparel, things we don't want to go decrepit, we will store in there. And I like to think we're ahead of the game here. This will always be an open vestibule. Eventually, maybe we'll put some art in our courtyard. Low food. Alright, so... Mathas is working on the chairs. What we need to do here is go add bill, cook simple meal, and there's 3 of us. So let's go 25. And we'll go 30 just to help us with the good life. Where they got more than the models. All right, we also want to go butcher creature. We want to win forever on this. And from a kibble standpoint, we'll probably want to make And we don't want to get too crazy with it. 20x is good. And our research, we do have a little progress going. Stone cutting. Good for me. I would like to get the stone cutting rolling here. But also, this wall is not done. Mathas, get this wall done here, boys. Where are we at here? This is outdoors. This is not running yet. Because this is not sealed up. My NLs. So this is not functional just yet. A wanderer joins. We're not ready for them just yet. We want to see what... Okay, our roof is hopefully now unroofed 61. Where's my Mathas at? Finish roofing this. I wonder why he's not naturally finishing it. Bomba! Let's see what Bomba's... He's a hacker. Fits in the DGSS. Let's see what they're all about here. They're about the animal life, Medici family, construction, and research. Welcome, Corwell, Bomba, Ferrara. Let's go ahead and set their deals. They need to get on that research game right now. Everything else is admissible in a court of law. We'll also put them as a good repair and a good construct. All right, so I'm hoping that we get this thing rolling here. I don't know why Mathas is not prioritizing. We need to finish this roof. Gotta finish it ASAP. How do we know where there is no roof? We're just gonna manually have him build the roof. Why is that open? I don't understand why that's open. Mathas? Because this is still unroofed. Why is that? I don't have an answer for that. Is there like, do we need... I don't get this, man. I don't... Tell Snoop to holler at me, man. Oh, there we go. Maybe we just got to click on the open areas. Mathas? I was clicking on the walls. I wasn't clicking on the... This should be it. Are we fully covered here, boys? I don't get that, man. Why is, I know this is a little bit micromanaging, but it's for the betterment of society. Is this fully roofed? It's indoors now, boys. Indoors. Okay. So, I'll have my dance here. We do have to get these ridiculous trees out of here. Look, we try to do something a little different. Hopefully it pays off for us. I don't know what that is. Wood floor. My dance. Who's a plant cutter here? So I know this maybe just a little bit. Look, I know something's not right. Maybe someone say, hey, maybe it's a little cringy, Dan, but look, it's going to work. It has to work. All right, Boomba is doing that. We get this thing rolling here. 60. All right, the degrees is dropping. Maybe not fast enough for our liking, but indoors. I wonder why it's not dropping even more. 51 degrees. We have to crank this up. Oh, there's no power to it. Is that right? No, it looks like there's power to it. What the heck? Maybe not enough power stored to keep this cool overnight. No, it's dropping. We're okay. Low defenses, low food. We're getting there, boys. Is Bumba a night owl? Let's see what they're... Pyromaniac. Incapable of dumb labor, violent, social, and firefighting. White hat hacker. Slowpoke. Meh. I'm a little concerned. It's okay. We could probably use a cooler in here. I'm just a little... This just needs to get frozen and frozen quickly. So let's just crank it down another 22, if you know what I'm saying. All right, so let's speed up here. And so we can kind of check that off the list. We got our cooler done. Ooh, look at that fog effect, boys. Summer. Summer's begun, but winter is coming. Your food crops won't grow in the winter cold. Okay, we got to get through this, boys. I think we're also going to have to add another cooler here so we don't get smoked out like when Kate had a breakdown in freaking NL's deal. Now the question is... I'll have to put the cooler like so. I mean, ideally you'd like to put it here, but for now, space is already occupied. We can't build it like that, mans. You put it in the future. Ooh, you know what? What about like that? Space is occupied. So, what if we were to... I don't know how we put that on there then. What does event do? Equalizing temperature between 2 rooms. Alright, so let's go cooler, but how... I guess we're going to have to knock that wall down. Alright, we'll check that out. And flip that in another life, brother. So things are going well here. Food standpoint, we're okay. Simple meal. We have 1 simple meal. We need to potentially set up our number 1 cook, which is going to be NL. He's now going to move to number 1 cook. So I think we're at a point... Well, we don't really have much to cook, do we? While they're sleeping, let's get some of this stuff together. My Dan's is hauling a simple meal. There is no door here. That's okay. What's my Dan's doing? He's going for a walk. I'd prefer you not do that, sir. Bomba's hitting the research table with a pen and a pad. Trying to get this damn label off. Oh, he doesn't have a bed. Boomba does not have a bed. Alright, let's go ahead. My NL's is making a meal. That's excellent. 28 degrees indoors. Our cooler's working. Okay. Good. So you may say, hey, Dan, it may not be wise to go ahead and put a cooler here, but look. Summer is coming. And believe that. When Mathas is done, hopefully he's working on the cooler. Excellent. All right. So let's just think from a sustainability standpoint. What's next on the docket? So we got our cooler. We could use another bedroom, right? So I think that's our next expansion. And we're going to build... We always got to keep a door open somehow. So if here's our cooler, where's our living quarters going to be? We could go living quarters down here. But we also want to stay near power. That's an interesting scenario. Mathas is doing that. I think what we should do is maybe start hunting a little bit. So that we can start stocking up some food. Not for the winter. In the event that we need it. So we want to attack animals that aren't going to really give us any problems. Speaking of giving us problems. We have a rotting body there. Good. Alright, so who's going to be our hunter? So Dan's a hunter. You should really prioritize that. Ooh, he's not even... He needs to be a 2... Are we done growing? We're done growing. Who's our plant cutters? We're good there. So we'll make him our number 1 deal. Mathas is also... Should be a number 1 grower. I know that these are a little off for right now, but... Oh, we didn't finish planting that. Rip skins. Dan should not be researching. Alright, so we really need to take a step back here and go through everything and not cringe ourselves into a position here. So, Boomba can be a doctor. We'll be an okay doctor. Bed rest, warden. We're the only warden capabilities. We're not going to be a cook. We will hunt. We don't need to construct necessarily. We don't need to repair. We are a good grower. Make that a 3-piece. Miner and a plant cutter. That's good for right now. We don't want to oh, we actually do want to research. That's okay. Alright, let's see what Dan's going to hunt. That's good. Finish stone cutting. Excellent. We're ahead of the game. Next thing we want to do is we want to go microelectronic basics so we can get our turrets up and running. What's my Mathas doing? Mathas is smoothing the floor. Is there anything more important than Mathas should be doing? Our crops are good. I just want to make sure that we're in good shape. We do need to build another bedroom. That's where our choke point is right now. So, ideally, if we're going to build a cooler here, we'd make another bedroom inside of here. The question is that the best usage of our time is to carve out another wall? Probably not. If we're being honest with ourselves. So what I would like to do is maybe expand here, just giving us another natural choke point. And let's go structure, wall. And we want to make this... We want to be able to utilize maybe some ventilation from here. But let's actually... We're going to make a large building like so. Keep our carbon footprint about the same. We'll split this. I don't know if this is that middle or is this middle? That's close to middle, I suppose. The question is, how are we going to access here? Because I don't really want them walking out here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to make a hallway, right? So let's do this, because I want to be smart about this. Let's chop down this Medici family right here. put a wall there. And we'll go door there. And door here. We're going to have 2 additional rooms here. For what purpose, I don't know just yet. But we'll roll with it for now. Oh, it'll be a bedroom. That's the purpose. The only thing I'm concerned about here is our heating and cooling issues, but we're okay. So our defenses are going to be here. Here we go, boys. This is my concern. We needed some form of defense. But let's go ahead and go hard save. We'll go C2, S2, Kirk Cameron. Save that up there. And easy come, easy go, boys. Like Cotton Eye Joe. I don't even know what Cotton Eye Joe is. But for now, we have good, simple meals. Let's see where this raid's coming in from. Oh, we got one man. A Joy Wirer. He's coming from the north. Okay, so let's just see what his intentions are. He's wandering. So, we're going to go about our business here. And also probably need a light in here, but for now we're going to be okay. He's taking his time. We'll just roll with it for right now. Low defenses, low food. I like to think we're in a decent position here. Question is, who's going to be the Medici family that's going to let us create? He's a one club wonder. We're going to be okay. We just got to keep an eye here. So let's go ahead and when that raid comes, we're going to be ready for him. Like the wet bandits. Alright, so from a food standpoint, we got some issues here. Raccoon leather. Alright, so we need to figure out where we're going to store cloth for now. And I guess we can store it in here. Apparel. Manufactured raw resources. Is that a raw resource? I would think it is. It's not plant matter. Chunks, apparel. Weapons, items. Where the heck is it? Unfinished. Furniture, art. Raw resource, animal product. Huh. I don't know where that stuff is. I probably cringed it. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm excited. Why? Because our colony, it's going to be the most successful. We also need to set up someone to clean here. They're all cleaners. Good. But this needs to be hauled away by who? Tortoise Revenge. Where's my Dan's at? Dan's hunting here. How many tortoises are out here? We don't want to fight a two-front war. Alright, butchering. Where's my Mathas at? Consuming a simple meal. See if Dan... See, I don't want Dan to... Okay, we're fighting a two-front war versus tortoises and Z. Alright, so let's go ahead. Dan's fleeing. I don't want to interrupt Mathas. So what I'm going to do... Ooh, but he's our only other gun. Mathas, get drafted, son. I'm sorry here. Mathas, go right. We want him behind enemy lines right here. Hang tight, Mathas. Hang tight, boys. Hang tight. Dan, get drafted, son. Turtle soup tonight, boys. Uh-oh, we got a two-front war, boys. That's alright, where's Zeev at? Oh, he's got a ways to go. We're okay here, boys. We can fight this two-front war like we've never fought before. Dan, I'd like for you to rotate. Okay, one turtle down, boys. I just don't want anyone to get dinked up. But it may be impenetrable. Nice, let's go! Let's go! Alright, get undrafted, son. Get back to work, son. Are these guys dead? That's in shock. This one's dead. Dan. No, we're not going to rescue it. You finished the deal. You want to... Take him out, boys. You don't assault us. Oh. Speaking of assault. Mathas, get drafted, son. Sorry, I've interrupted 2 of your meals. Alright, now the question is, where can we put Mathas? We were not expecting a two-front war. NL, he's just got that. Dan, let that perish. Get drafted here. No! No, lay off of Arthur. Igor, I'm sorry. Mathas, stand right here across the crops. No, Igor! No! No! Rip skins on the bonding. Oh, this is not how it's supposed to work here. No! Okay, so we survived there. It wasn't a beautiful thing. We lost freaking, what's his name, Igor? That's going to seriously debuff us, but get undrafted, son. How are Mathas' injuries? Oh, he's just bruised. He's fine. Okay, my Dan's, no injuries. Excellent. That's, to me, I think that's pretty important that that we don't carry any substantial injuries, like when the egg takes a shot to the dome. And but here's the thing, we got to make some decisions here. What do we want to do next? Dan, get undrafted, son. Do we want to rescue them, or do we want to let them go? They're pretty banged up. What we can do is perhaps we need to haul them. What are our options here? Capture or strip? Do they have any gear worthwhile? They do have a normal pistol. No, check that. That's Dan. What does Z have on him? Nothing really worth keeping. So what we need to do is build a garbage bed here somewhere. So let's go structure, and we'll go furniture, and we're gonna go bed. We'll just put our prisoner in here for now. And my Mathas can hopefully do that. My Dan's. I need my NLs to actually. We need materials. That's a wooden bed, correct? Alright, so let's go ahead. We want to clean this up. We don't want to leave dead bodies laying around because this isn't the Big Brother house. We want to go chop those bad boys down. Cut a nice poplar, and we're pressing on, boys. I think we're making some serious progress. Also, resting pepperonis. Do we want to eat it? I mean, we might as well. Ryan's cat, right? Might as well eat it, right? Is that the right move, or do we want to bury it? We should probably bury it because we were bonded. But wait, he's still alive. We don't want to kill him. All right, where's my NLs? My NLs needs to... We got to get this bed done. All right, so there's that. Where's my Dan's doing? Dan, we need to just cut down on the hunting for a second here. All right, so let's go ahead and de-hunt this. See what my Dan chooses to do. Tending to Mathas. Okay, that's okay. We can deal with that. All right, so we are going to micromanage here just a little bit. So Dan goes for the G Hills. That turtle's still rampaging. NL's is going to finish up that bed, and then hopefully we will put that person there and just to let him go. Boomba does not even have a bed. Sorry about that, Boomba. We're working on it. All right, so my NL's. No unreachable, unmarkable bed. Make that for prisoners. Hey, that's smart. Let's put the prisoner right next to our only energy source. I'm sure that'll go well. All right, so Z's here. And we're going to copy Ryan in here. No food for you. Get released, son. All right, good. The other thing we need, we do need a bed. Is he going to sleep? All right, so in the next, we're going to press, and we'll get one more day in here. Bonded animals, death. Shoot, we need to build a grave for NL's little buddy here. Let's go. Meditative joy. Now, we're going to have an area for members of our squad that perish. But we don't want to spend too much time or valuable space on that. So let's make this grave row right here. Nicely done. Wait, is that an animal grave? I think it is. Alright, so I do want to press forward and get these couple items done here. So we want to get a bed for Boomba. We want to bury Igor while he's still fresh. And it's summer here, so we also maybe want to cool it down in here. Take it to a nice 64. Keep their mood up. I'll tell you what, no one's breaking here. Mathas is finishing up the wall. I can get down with that. So while Mathas is... Why is that such a choke point? So we need to chop a bunch of this wood here. Actually, that would actually not be a bad idea to plant some trees for defenses. My Dan's is relaxing socially. Okay, I think we're making progress here, boys. What's my Mathas doing? Mathas is finishing up this room. Excellent. Severe illness. Z, get out of here, man. Release. Severe illness. We don't want to feed them. They can just enjoy themselves at the Park of Meridian, but tonight no eggs. So this is gonna be we'll make this Boomba's room, and then we'll go a little furniture action here. We'll put a nice bed in the bottom top right corner. Minor break risk for NL. What's wrong with my NLs? No, no. Bonded Igor animal died. Disturbed sleep. No. We're trying to help you, buddy. We're trying to do the right thing. Wait, why was that person just getting... Nothing. No medical care for you. No food either. What do you think this is? Harvesting poplar tree? We want to get Mathas... No! No! He just butchered his animal. No! No, rest in peace, Igor. What did that do to his... No. Ryan's a savage. And I think that's a great spot to end this episode. Let's play Northernlion RimWorld. It took a twist for the unexpected. Ryan, we were trying to take care of your mental state. You fragile eggshell that you are. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this episode, clicking the like button does help out a great deal. And I'll see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern for the next episode of RimWorld. So if you guys are enjoying the series and want to see more RimWorld, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.